Do you know what is the budget that this company will spend in 2021 for content? Because you have to understand what is the business structure of this company and how they make money. They don't make money if you watch 1 million times one movie or one time one movie. They make money if you subscribe and pay them for $5 to $10 or euros every month. That's how they make money. So whatever movie they put in there, you can watch it one time. You can watch nothing. You can watch hundreds of movies. You still only pay $10, right? So Netflix has, let me not say something stupid. Netflix subscribers. So Netflix has 193 million subscribers, including 73 million inside of the US, right? So that's in 2020. That's the latest numbers from April. So Netflix has, so let's round the numbers, right? Netflix has 200 million people that are paying $10 a month. And I'm rounding everything to simplify. Netflix has 200 million people who are paying them $10 every month. So if you multiply this by 200 million, that's 2 billion every month that is going in. And what they need is that these 200 million people stay happy. If they stay happy, they pay every month because you can unsubscribe anytime. So let's say you watch Netflix for 1 month, you watch a bunch of series, you watch everything you need, and the next month you like, okay, I've seen everything I wanted to see, and there's nothing that I'm interested in. There's nothing that makes me happy here. I've been looking, searching, but I'm not seeing anything that is making me want to stay here. So what happens is that you unsubscribe and they lose people. So the platform goal is for you to pay every month. If you pay every month, they make their 2 billion every month. That's $24 billion from your subscriptions every year. And for you to keep coming, Netflix has to create content all the time, new content all the time, and they know exactly what you watch. Because if you go to your, so look, if I go, I'll show you this already, but let me make sure that the sound is off. Okay. If I go to my Netflix, you see, I'm gonna have David Letterman and all these shows. So a lot of manga, a lot of Asian movies, documentaries, the type of things that I like to see. Star Trek, I'm watching Star Trek these days. Yeah. Now, if I go to my wife's Netflix, this is a completely different universe. You see, very girly. And of course, if I go to my daughter's Instagram, now it's another complete different Netflix. And this is what is interesting. If I go to my son's Netflix, as you can see, yeah, he's 17-year-old. So all this to say that Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and Disney Plus and all of them are all coming from the same problem, right? They all have the same problem, which is how do we keep the people paying? We don't want people to come, watch something for 1 month, and then they disappear, because then we don't make money every month from these people. So all of them have to create content all the time for you to stay on the platform. And they all have a different strategy. Netflix, which is the number one streaming platform and that has the most content because they started a long time before everybody, every month they know how many Asians are watching, how many Africans are watching, how many Europeans are watching, how many Americans, how many this, that, because they are in almost every country. So they have a lot of data from a lot of people, and they know if they make, for example, a series like Star Trek, they know who's gonna watch. They know I'm gonna watch. They know Bruno's gonna watch. They know all the people who like sci-fi, who like Star Wars, who like, because they know from the algorithm. I told you, dance with the algorithm. They know from the algorithm what everybody's going to watch. So they know what they have to give to everybody. They know who likes gay stuff. They know who like African stuff. They know who like sci-fi stuff. They know who like manga. They know who likes Asian. They know who likes documentaries. They know who like crime. They know who like suspense. Then etc, etc, etc. They know who likes Indian movies. They know who likes etc. They know who's watching with subtitles, which subtitles, and because they have all this information about their users, they can really create a tailored experience for all of us. All of us have a different Netflix page, the same way all of us have a different YouTube homepage. If you go to YouTube, depending on what you see, YouTube will propose you something. That's how all these algorithms work. But all these people are at war. And what is interesting about the streaming wars is that all of them are coming from a different set of good and bad, right? And if you think about it, all of them have different reasons why people like them or not. And if I take, for example, a company like Disney Plus. Disney Plus is a new streaming service from Disney, and they come with and it's too early, right? It's not even a year, but their plus, their strength is that they have all the Disney catalog, documentaries, movies, Marvel, Lucasfilm, all the iconic cartoons and animation from Disney, and they come with this, and for them it is a reason for the people to go so they can watch and rewatch the thing that they're interested about. But when you think about it, once you've watched everything 10 times, you realize that there's not a lot of new stuff. Me personally, for Disney, if it was not for my wife and my daughter who are watching now Disney every day, if it was just for me, I would just remove it and wait for the next season of The Mandalorian, because there's not enough content. And I believe that Disney needs to invest a lot of money in creating a lot of content for the people to stay there and not just arrive, watch whatever they came to see, and then go back. So they're gonna need to release a lot of series, a lot of movies and stuff. Netflix is more and more, and especially in these times where we cannot go to the cinemas anymore, there's all these things happening. Netflix is slowly becoming the new cinema. They have now blockbuster movies, and they have some nice ones. They have series for everybody. They are starting to create some African content. There's a lot of Korean content in there, some Japanese content. They really are doing content that is not only created by and this is a critic that I have for all these other streaming platforms, is that they really create content for Americans, and they forget that it's a whole world. What I like about Netflix is that they create, of course, content, a lot of content in America, but they also have content created in France, content created in Spain, content created in South Africa now, and they also buy a lot of content from Nigeria, from this, from that. So this is the strength of Netflix. Apple TV, they focus on the quality, and they have, I would say, some nice shows, but because they don't have a back catalog like Netflix started with all the DVDs they used to rent, and they use this as a back catalog, and they would pay the creators, and at the same time they were creating their own content. Apple TV, they decided, you know what, we're gonna come with like 6 or 7 series, and we're gonna focus on the quality. And I believe that it's not enough, but I believe that Apple has the time. They have so much money. It's the first ever $2 trillion company. So they're just taking their time. I've seen the morning show, and I've seen another one about a video game. I saw the Beastie Boys documentary as well. And I'm gonna start a new one about this American football coach that goes in the UK to coach a UK soccer team. I'm gonna watch that one because I heard a lot of good things about it. But they don't have enough content. But the content that they're doing, I think they are trying to be the next HBO, and they might as well, because if they put enough money on it, and they have money, they could do something interesting. HBO, I have HBO. I'm subscribed to HBO. I mean, I subscribe for Game of Thrones. I love Succession. I've seen a few shows in there, like Raised by Wolf is amazing. They have some nice stuff, but they don't have that much content. Peacock, did never try it. Quibi, I don't know. Amazon is interesting. The interface is crap. The interface is horrible. But the content, they have some nice stuff. They have some nice series like The Expanse. Like, they have some series that I'm interested in seeing. But back in the days, I would say 5 years ago, or even more, there was only one platform, I would say. Like, the competing platform for our attention was television, and television has been losing slowly, YouTube, and then Netflix. And Netflix, because they started early, they had the vision, they are huge now. But now you have all these others, and not everybody is gonna be able, like me, to just subscribe to everything and be able to pay for everything. So people are choosing, and it's not like on Spotify, or because if you're on Spotify or Apple Music or Amazon or Google Play, you can find the same music catalog everywhere. So you don't need to subscribe to everything to listen to Kaysha's music. You can listen to Kaysha music from everywhere. But when it comes to the video platforms, you have to decide where you want to go depending on what you want to see. And some people, they subscribe 1 month to one, then 1 month to the other one, and then 1 month to the other one. But it's complicated. And all of them are competing for what? For your attention. Because there's 24 hours in one day. And all of them, they are trying to have you stay as long as possible and please you with the content, so that as a result of you liking the content, you subscribe for another month. They keep making money.